Again, we're looking at the factors of 30 divided by the factors of 4. All right, so writing that down, I mean, for the most part, I realize, writing down all the combinations is probably a bad idea, but, the factors of 30, let me just outline them for you right over here. And the factors of 4 would be 1, 2, and 4. So I would get all these combinations over here. Now someone says, do we need to test all those? Absolutely not. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 28. I certainly wouldn't test out all of them. It'd just be crazy. All right. Now the deal about this one over here is we want to just think about it before I start testing things out. So what I want to claim over here is that if you test it out like an easy one, like 1, you get 0. Right, so that's pretty easy. Then -1, although unproductive, you get -70. It's easy to do, by the way, but it's not productive. And, f of 2, well, you're going to get -4. And then f of -2, you get 0. So immediately what I know is and again, it wasn't much testing, all right? What are you going to get? You're going to get x minus 1, and you're going to get x plus 2. There's a remaining quadratic, though. All right? Fairly easy to write down, but I don't know all the coefficients. But I do know the beginning. It's got to be 4x squared. I don't know the middle. We've been doing it for some time. But the m must be -30. So that's going to be plus 15. Now you can equate coefficients, or you can do a long division, whatever you're comfortable doing. If you equate coefficients, you're going to find out the b is -16. And if you do long division, you're still going to get -16. So I'm going to erase her out. And we've been doing that for some time. All right, now comes the problem. Can you factor that? And it's a more difficult factorization, I'll say that. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to use the AC rule. 4 times 15 is 60. So I need two numbers to multiply together to give me 60. But I need two numbers when added together would be -16. That doesn't look too bad. That would be -10 and -6. I'm going to write that down for you. 4x squared minus 10x minus 6x plus 15. I'm going to factor by grouping. 2x. You would get 2x minus 5. I'm going to factor out a -3. You get 2x minus 5. So another factorization now. The factorization is 2x minus 5 times 2x minus 3. Let me get my eraser out. I'm done with my AC rule and my factoring by grouping. All right, what am I going to do now? I'm going to list the roots. Where are the roots going to be? Well, 1 minus 2, 5 halves, and 3 halves. All right, are they in the original list? Well, 1 and 2 certainly. Or I should say 1 and -2, 5 halves and 3 halves. All right, got them. All right, let's make sure they're being listed. Let's see, 1 minus 2, 3 halves and 5 halves. We also put a graph down for you. The graph, we'll check it out. I'm going to check to see if there's, 1 and -2 in that. Got those. What's the other ones? 3 halves and 5 halves. Well, this is 3 halves, and this is 5 halves. Again, it's a fourth degree polynomial. We're expecting this behavior over here. This behavior over here. What's the y-intercept? -30. I am expecting connection. That's going to be negative over here because I have test points saying so. That's the y-intercept, by the way. And then again, I hope you're getting a better impression about what's happening over here and, above. And you can use test downs if you like, and below. Relatively simple with practice. All right, let me remind you who I am again. My name is Ron Bannon. My email address, Bannon, if you need to reach out to me. Thank you.